your life. I was thinking about taking it. Not right. But I don't do so well in tight spaces, so going to prison worries me. Shouldn't have bruised her face. Really? Would have loved to have kept it the way it was. Keep the bitch, because I'm done with it.
Oh, that looks a bit loud. That's a bit loud, isn't it? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another Writing the Coda session, writing the greatest film of all time. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. I'm sorry at the start. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry. I was meant to have some music at the beginning there, and I didn't. I've been out today, and yesterday, and the day before. Let me get some music on. There's a few things we need to set up before we begin properly. But listen, this is different to what the other streams I do. This is a laid-back experience. This is this is not as intense as the other things. You can all relax here. I will not attack any of you. I will not tell any of you to shut up this time, like I sometimes do on the other streams. Some people deserve it. Oh, it's a bit of a breeze in here now. It's so hot today. Bit of a breeze now. Let me just get some... Is it this? Let's get this playing. Get a bit of music. Turn that up there. I'm sorry if this is loud. Turn that down. Thank you very much. That's the coding background. Even non-subs. Yes, Spideyland. I won't even tell a non-sub to shut up. That's... too loud in my ear though. Let's fix that. Sorry about that noise. This could be a bit quieter. I'm just adjusting this for myself. Now, you can hear me above the music, correct? I'm a little bit cold now. I have my windows wide open, you know. Also, you might have noticed... Thank you so much, Jabba the Twitch, for 100 bits. Oh, thank you so much. Her name is Emilia, for hosting me. Oh, thank you for the raid. I'm sorry. I missed that. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. We are writing the coda. Now, you might have noticed... That's not good. Bit shiny. One moment, everybody. You don't want to be a shiny boy, you know? So I was having a problem before. It's still there, you see. Okay. That's a lot better. I was having some stuff pop up here. And I think we sorted it. Welcome, everyone. Are you enjoying the music? Thank you so much, Lexiconza0, for subscribing. With your Prime account there, thank you so much. Oh. Thank you, Ubatron, for subscribing. Oh, I'm sorry, Lexiconza, you didn't use your Prime account, you used real money. Thank you, Matthew Hemmings, for subscribing. Thank you, Super Flares, for the resub. 2 months, got made redundant from theatre job this week. I'm so sorry to hear that, Super Flares. Genuinely. It's tough right now. My industry, the stand-up comedy industry, that's, if you don't know me, that's my job, has been hit very, very badly. And quite a lot of comedy clubs are going to be closing. Thank you so much, Rhinoceros Rex, for subscribing. Finally, Rhinoceros, you did it. You took the leap and you subscribed with the Prime. I'm sorry, did I miss someone? I may have done. Super Flares, okay, I got you. And then Jabba the Twitch, thank you so much for cheering, and we're up to date. We made it, everyone. We made it. What theatre were you working in? Sorry. Serena1975, thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months. All I can think of is Fudge Farm currently. I'll get over it. Cheers and that. What's that again? Is that something I said? I can't keep track of what I say anymore. You know what I mean? It's just... Missed me, boss. Did I chicken coops? It's not come up here, you see. Let me check in the chat there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, chicken coops. You highlighted your message there. Is that where you spent 100 bits? Good evening, budding coders. Sorry, the code changed behind me. It's always alarming when code changes. Shandy, thank you for the 100. Can we get the coder to call his love interest his hotfix? We'll see about that. Thank you so much, Elizabeth Deloria, for 300 bits. Finally caught a coder stream. Yes, listen, we're going to get into it. The thing is, with these streams, once you're in, okay? So I'm easing my way in. There's no rush. We're going to get to it. We're going to write... So we aim to write at least 2 pages, okay? At least 2. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for that bang. What we do is also that I start by going through what we have so far. So I'll read the script thus far, as we say in the movie industry. Now, oh, that's better. Very shiny boy. I look absolutely stunning. We know that. But shiny, you know? I'm sorry. So what's happened is I got another light to sort... Oh, that's no good. To sort a problem I was having. That's an orange shiny lad. Glowing. It's fine, isn't it? It's fine. It will do. That's a nice amount of shininess, I think. That's a nice amount of glowing shiny boy. Elizabeth Deloria, 300 bits. Oh, I've read that already. I'm sorry if I've missed anyone. Oh, crouch down for the cup. Thank you for the... Does that mean 100 bits when you highlight, or is that your channel points? Official The Coder Movie TM. Absolutely. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay. Channel points. 313 Rick says 100 bits. Coder needs to code. Here's 100 bits. Oh, okay, so you're all using your channel points trying to trick me. Macy Justice, thank you so much for £5. Much appreciated. Hold on. There it is. Oh, God. The emotes. This could be better. Is this how it looked before? I guess it is. Something I wanted to do... Not at any time. Something I wanted to do was get the chat on the side of the screen as well, which I've never done before for this, for the people on YouTube. But from next week, we'll have that. Bytes is what you need, not bits. Thank you. You see, boss, only one reliable mod. Thank you, Dr. Electro. There's only one reliable mod. 313 Rick said, hi, YouTube. 313 Rick, it's not on the screen. They're not going to see that. Hold on. Let me just adjust myself there. You can't cut your head out, mate. Also, let me just get rid of the green around my head, because nobody wants the green around the head. And then, as soon as I've removed the green, we can begin. I just thought I'll let people arrive. You know what I mean? I don't want anyone to miss anything. It's very important. This is a collaborative effort. That's the word I was there. It's collaborative. Let's see. Where do I do that again? God, I can't think. Okay. Also, everyone, Where is it? No, it's not there. It's here. Filters. Also, everyone, I've not planned anything. Just so you know, with the Coda stream, I like to do it like this. I could have easily gone away. I could have like set up last night or earlier today, and I could have decided, okay, we're gonna do this. I'll pretend the chat are making it out, but we're gonna do this. Absolutely not. You decide what happens in this film. That is one of the beauties of Twitch. Let me just... there you go. Hold on. That will have to do, innit? That will have to do. That will have to do. The Coda from Dakota. Thanks for saying that, Karen Carpenter. Orc _ Thank you so much for the 2-month resub. It's a 2-month streak for Orc. And they say, can we have the Coda abseiling down the shard with an Ethernet cable at some point? Possibly. Man and Mir, thank you so much for subscribing for 2 months there. It's a 2-month resub. Oh, I should have done a sub goal. Shall I do that now? Can I put up Dingo dying tonight? Not yet, Gary. Not yet, Gary Mac. Dingo can't die yet. We're gonna restart. We're gonna go through the script again. We have 4 pages so far. We're gonna go through all of it again together. Thank you so much, J Marshmallow. Do you mind if I put Super Sheep? He's gonna live forever. I'm afraid that might not be the case. I'm a bit. Am I flickering? Wait. Good evening, Latchmore. You're fine. Okay. Excuse me for one moment. I'm still with you here. Let me just do something quick. I'd like to get the sub goal up. I really like having the sub goal on my dashboard. I was watching the FA Cup final yesterday. Then I went to a friend's socially distanced birthday party, you see. And then I had something else to go to earlier. All with social distancing. Don't worry about that. Edit. I mean, you know, did my best. Okay, okay. That's not right. How do I... this is what we can do here. Save, and then you copy it, and then you do this. One moment, everybody. We'll start in a second. Very, very good cup final. Very good stuff. I watched the D1 Cup final on BBC One, BBC One HD. So I don't want to brag about that. Okay, browser. That's it. There it is. Just move it out of the way there. There it is. And copy. And you want to pop it in there. You're going to want to pop it in there, to be honest. And you're going to want to pop it in here. What this page is, this... Oh, I look terrible there. Look at that. That looks awful. That's going to need... we'll get to that. Okay, so... Oh, thank you, Zaffarat, for 95 bits. I know today isn't a hot Pepsi day, but congrats for your team beating mine in the D1 Cup final yesterday. Thank you very much. I think, Zaffarat, I think your manager is naive. There it is. Okay, everyone, so... you look like you're fading away like Marty McFly. No, hold on, this shouldn't happen. Well, it'll always be up. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't look good, does it? Dismiss. So what we're going to do first, everybody, Chelsea got arrogant giving the big one when they went 1-up. I don't think they were very good though. They didn't have a shot. That's not good that disappears. How do I... Is there a way to pin this? Oh, God. Basically, everyone, I'll just tell you this quickly. I am getting a new PC. Did you hear my whistle in my voice? I'm getting a new PC. Lampard rattled by Klopp. I don't know if that's it. I think he's just not very good. Lagging, really? Mr. Slippy Fist, is it lagging? Am I lagging? No lag. Okay, thank you. That's your internet, mate. Thank you. I shouldn't lag. I don't think he's a very good manager, to be honest. You're okay, boss. Thank you. So we're going to start by I think that Pulisic lad from the United States of is very good. Now, has that ever happened before? A player pulling his hamstring as he shoots? Mad. He was gnarly. Okay, so we're going to begin, everyone. Now, do tell me if the music isn't too loud, is it? I agree, Andy Phillips. I can understand why you got the job. Music, fine. Music's not too loud. Okay, good. So, we are going to begin. Thank you. The music is a joy. I'll tell you what the music is. Oh, I need to add something to advertise the music I use in my normal stream. In my other more regular streams. David makes my music. He's a Scottish lad. He supports Rangers. He's from Dumbarton. And he's a good friend of mine. And he does all the music. He doesn't make it for me, it's already made. But this music I'm playing here, if you want the playlist, I will put it in the chat for you. It's called Stream Beats. There's a guy called Harris Heller, who is very good. He's one of those people who tells you the best way to use Twitch and stuff if you want to get into streaming yourself. Very, very good. Music's wobbly. What does that mean? I think that's your speakers. So it's called Stream Beats. It's a playlist. It is free music. Chris Stokes, thank you so much for hosting me. That's Chris Stokes with the raid as well. Thank you so much. Welcome, Raiders. We are writing a film. That's what's happening. Chris Stokes is a very good comedian. Can we please have a shout out for Chris Stokes? I didn't know he was on Twitch. Need to have a look at what you're up to. It's not Ben Stokes' brother. Stokesy, good family man. He could be Ben Stokes' brother. I've never spoken about it. Very good comedian, nice boy. Did we have a shout out for Stokesy? Could I do it myself? Did that not work? Did I do it wrong? It's an absolute nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Is that not how you do a shout out? Oh, it's not. Wait, is it? Oh, it's SO. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris Sabat. Thank you. You know, I asked a while ago, but yeah. Good comedian. Can he handle Pez United, though? I don't know about that. He's a good football manager, though, Chris Stokes. Okay, so everybody, we are going to begin the stream. Welcome to Writing the Coda. It's the third session. We have currently written 4 pages in films, generally, and TV, and also radio. A page represents a minute. A page is a minute, traditionally. Yeah, just about. It actually works. So we've done about 4 minutes of the film so far. So I'm going to begin today's stream properly. I know it's been 22 minutes of absolutely nothing. Look at that. Since I put the sub goal up, not a single one of you is. This script is written by myself and by you. Okay? A lot of the amazing ideas last time came from the chat. Certainly some of them were mine. Bingo Dingo was one of mine. I can't remember what came from who. But this is also the stream where VIPs get made. So you can become a VIP of my channel. And we've got a few. And it only happens. It only happens in this stream here. You could become a VIP, but more importantly, it's all part of the experience. So let's begin by reading what we have so far of The Coda. The Coda by Zaffa Cakes and The Chat. Here we go. Interior, living room, day. The Coda wears a navy dressing gown, sits in his large apartment's living room with giant windows overlooking London, reading a magazine about codes. What a load of Java. He sips coffee from a giant Sports Direct mug. Now that's the Java I like. Damn it, that's what I'm bloody talking about. Quality. The Coda then looks around the room and you hear a crunch. Ah, I love chips. You see that he is talking about microchips and the crunch came from him eating a microchip. He burps. The phone suddenly rings. The ringtone is Hyperlink by Eiffel 65. Copyright needed. What a song. What a beautiful day it is in London, the capital of UK. He sighs and begrudgingly answers his phone. It's a flip Motorola. Talk now. Pronto. Coder, get out of there. What? I'm having me morning Java and reading me coding mag, you muppet. There is no time. What? Who is this? What's the script? The Java script. The Coder then looks at his phone and sees the to see the number and notices some movement in its reflection. He drops to the floor and bullets shatter his giant window overlooking London. The glass falls onto London in slow motion. Only 9 a.m. and Windows has crashed. He rolls across the living room sideways, then does a forward roll to his Wi-Fi router and pulls out a pistol. He rolls backwards to the printer, pulls out some bullets and loads the gun. The Coder fires back. Just a bit of troubleshooting. Better take me tablet. The Coder grabs a Windows tablet. We see a Bing search for circuit boards. He locks the tablet so that the screen goes off and we see 3 men lurking with body armor, masked with machine guns. He does another sideways roll, unlocks the tablet and opens an app. Presses the screen and his television, radio, Xbox, microwave, kettle, shower and toaster all turn on. The 3 masked men panic and begin to shoot the toaster. Should have got that bloomin' warranty sorted. The Coder then shoots at the men, taking out 2 of them. The final masked man does a big leap out of the smashed window. The Coder manages to grab and rip off part of the masked man's clothing before the jump. Not staying for a cup of tea? That bit's in the trailer. The Coder looks out the window and sees the masked man parachuting down onto London. The Coder looks at the torn material in his hand and it says Omniflux Incorporated. Time to code. It's the opening titles. After the opening titles, interior warehouse evening. A giant secret warehouse full of code scrolling vertically down large screens, wires, keyboards, servers, circuit boards, and other computer components. Dingo, a very posh, bumbling British coding scientist, is building a house of cards out of floppy disks. He's just about to sort of finish it. Okay, old boy, that should do it. A door slams and the house of floppy disk collapses. Not again, Brian. Must you enter like a bull in a china shop every time? The Coder, wearing a tracksuit with fingerless gloves, storms into the warehouse. This bull's just seen red. Don't tell me. Caught hacking. Again. Not quite. How's about I nearly got shut down? What? What? Are you okay? Yeah, but me... Sorry. Yeah, but me toaster's brown bread. Dead. The Coda and Dingo sit. Oh, sorry. Interior warehouse kitchen evening. The Coda and Dingo sit. The Coda and Dingo sit at a small table eating buttered toast and drinking coffee. The television is on in the background. Omniflux, the tech giants? That can't be so. Tell it to me, Windows. And you say you received a call of warning? From whom? Sorry. They didn't leave an email address. They used a VPN. A virtual private network, so you can't trace the call. Bingo, Dingo. Can you run a full diagnostics check? Bingo, Dingo. Can you run a full diagnostics check on the Omniflux, lads? Already have. Dingo shows his black laptop screen and green text saying coding check, positive. What? The coding check is positive? It all checks out. I don't think these are your lads, Brian. Who made the call? Who wants me saved? Who wants me deleted? The television suddenly cuts to breaking news. Oi, turn that up. We interrupt this... Oh, this is the newsreader. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you some breaking news. A photo of the coder is on screen. This man is wanted for crimes of hacking into the government and our royal family's Outlook account to commit a terror attack on London, UK. The coder and Dingo look at each other shocked. Dingo drops his toast. Looks like I've gone viral. And that's what we have so far, everyone. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm sorry I missed everything that you guys were saying there. Got no subs, though. Got no subs, got absolutely no bits, got nothing during that. But I appreciate that you were concentrating. It's our royal family. I'm sorry, I tried to keep up with the chat as much as I can, but I missed anything that was said there during the reading. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you very much, Kelsey, you later. So happy we can witness this magic. Could you please get a shout out for Kelsey, you later? Did you know if you got Amazon Prime, you can chuck me a free sub? Thank you. Oh, God. All right, I'll do that now. Guys, did you know with Amazon Prime, you can get I don't know if you've got it, Amazon Prime. You probably do. Thank you so much, Shandy, for gifting a sub to BAFTA. Excuse me, that's a burp. That's a water burp. That's some water because I'm feeling a bit dehydrated. Yeah, thank you, Shandy. That will help. That will help. I didn't watch any of the BAFTAs. I was streaming. This is a good one. I wish I was musical, you know. So, thank you so much, Caf Norm, for cheering with 100 bits. Thank you very much. Now, could you freestyle over this? I will later, Taki. Thank you. Coda and Dingo should say word and fist bump. Love a steel drum, absolutely. Okay, let's see. So this is where we're up to now. Like I said, now someone said to me last week. I remember I saw someone in the chat saying that I should have potentially written out a movie outline. That is not where the fun is, my friend. I don't want to write an outline. We're making this up as we go. This is how the best films are written. Transformers 3. A lot of you won't know this because you're not in the movie industry. Transformers 3 was written on set. Okay? They got all the CGI. Hello, 1030. They got all the CGI. They got all the actors in. Okay? And then they started writing it. And if you watch it, you can tell. And they played an absolute blinder, to be fair. Okay. Looks like I've just gone viral. Also, by the way, everyone, if there's any mistakes in the script, we'll sort that later. That's what script editing is for. 1030 is going to script edit for us. We'll sort all of that out later. Don't worry about little mistakes or whatever. Mistakes can be sorted after. This isn't the time for perfectionism. It's not the time for that now. We're getting the story down. We're getting the key things happening. So, this is what's happened. Bang out the first draft, absolutely. Can we can we can the coder's accent? Can we can the coder's accent? Kev Joe, can you proofread next time, please? Congratulations on getting the job 1030. Well done, 1030. Job as script editor, and he's doing it for free. Now we're going to cut to another scene, okay? I'm kind of too hot and then too cold today. It's really annoying. It's very sunny today in London, UK. Donadia says, should fade to Her Majesty's Police. That's a good one! Right. Sorry for shouting. Sorry for shouting. Okay. Okay, Donadia. Wait, what does that say? VIPs for channels are... Wait, that didn't work. Did I do that wrong? No. /. Yeah, I did that. / VIP. And then... Maybe I did it wrong. Let me see. Maybe I... There you go. Donadia, congratulations. You are now a VIP because that was a stunning idea. What you just went and did there. Alright? And I wasn't sure about you before. But Matthew Hutterson, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. I really like when people do that. When they do a backhanded compliment almost. Of they can't just compliment you. They have to say something else. Like you'll get people being like, oh, I wasn't sure. You know, before I saw that you do stand up, I thought it wasn't going to... And it actually really, really good. It's like, why do you need to give me a... What are you doing? Okay. We're up to date on that. Okay, so. This is a good opportunity to bring in the sort of police character. Oh, thank you so much, Fluke's Not Skill, for subscribing. This is a very good opportunity to bring in... So the coder's not in this scene. Oh. No! Sorry, everyone. Sorry for shouting. It just took me to the wrong thing. In fact, at the beginning, we need to change that because I've just called it a living room. Oh, that's fine, actually. This is fine. Congratulations, Donadia, though. I mean, you've absolutely played an absolute blinder there. Detective Butcher. We'll get to that. We do need some women in this script as well. So far we have obviously the coder, Brian, and PC Thatcher. But the police boss doesn't necessarily... let me think. It is a very lad-heavy film, Christopher. I mean, it kind of would be when it gets made. That is what it would be. I wonder, what do you think of this idea? What do you think of this idea? This is very good. I think I've just had a good idea. We could have... Did I thank you already? Fluke's Not Skill, thank you so much for subscribing. I can't remember if I thanked you. Thank you very much. Fluke's Not Skill. We could have the main cop guy, the head cop guy, who's like the lead detective, DC, Patrick, whatever. And then you have the person with him is a female officer. And she's actually really good. And basically he's going to die and she's going to take over. There's going to be a bit later, potentially, where the cop, DC Irish, where the main cop knows what's going on. He knows that the code has been framed and he gets killed. And it's like he's the only one that knew. Bloody hell. You know? Like in The Departed or he's old school, yeah. Do you support that idea, everyone? What's the general vibe? Awkward romance between Dingo and the police assistants. Kelsey, no one likes Dingo. Not like that. Terry Wogan suggested you name her Alexa. That's pretty good. You love Dingo, Kelsey. Kelsey, don't get attached because he's going to get shot quite a lot of times. In a 12A style. In a draw. Okay, so what's this? Please call her PC Culture. +1 for PC Culture or PC Culture. I don't want to call her PC Culture because no one has the surname Culture. PC World. What, you want her name? You want a detective's name to be PC World. PC Gaming Chair. PC Shop. PC Diane. Yeah, DC Universe, absolutely. DC Universe and PC Gone Mad. They're not going to be called that. They need realistic names. Look, I'm genuinely going to send this script to people, okay? I've said this before. I'm on Twitch now. Reputation doesn't matter anymore. This is who I am, you know? If you don't know me, you don't know me, innit? Like, that's it. Okay, she can be called Alexa. That's fine. That's a reasonable name. DC MP3. Okay, let's see. So, interior, the coder's apartment. A problem we have is that there's 2 dead men in his apartment. I just remembered. As I was gonna write, I remember there's 2 dead men in the apartment. So shall we say that they've been removed? Like they're not there now because whoever's done this has taken care of it, innit? Because they need to cover their back. PC Cake, said Chippy Chap. PC Curry and PC Dixon. No. DCI Aubameyang. A clinical detective, to be fair. Okay. Right, let's... Hold on. Sorry, I need to sort myself out here, for God's sakes. I'm not even... Basically, I just got home. Been out since the cup final win. Ended yesterday at 7 p.m. 7:30, I don't remember. I'm sorry, let me adjust myself. Okay. Sorry if you any bangs on the desk. Okay. So interior, the coder's apartment. Did I spell that right? Police and forensic officers are in the apartment. The 2 bodies removed and the windows are reinstalled. That's interesting. In a drawer under pairs of Windows 95 boxes, the police. Hold on. Why is it not letting me scroll? The police find a USB stick. I don't like this. I don't love the idea. Oh, with source code written on it. That's already a film source code. I know what to do. Police and forensics officers are in the apartment. Okay. We need to also cast these people, by the way. In fact, what's Scratchpad? No. Title page. Reports? What's reports? That's useless. Title page. Copyright based on by... No. Scratchpad. Okay, we can do it in the Scratchpad. Can you all see the Scratchpad there? You can. Okay. Let's do some of this. Let's do a bit of this. So, we're casting it at the same time because we kind of have to. By the way, everyone, if you've come and you've seen the Twitter clips or the YouTube 1-minute clips of this, This is this is a slower process. It's a more relaxed stream. I don't just go in and like bash out the script. I try and involve everyone. We try and get the best ideas going. We're gonna do some polls as well. If there's an idea which I'm not sure about and everyone's kind of disagreeing on, it is based on Brian Limond, yes. The coder is Jason Statham. What's he called? Dingo. Benedict Cumberbatch. Okay, and we'll come back to that. Great, that's useful. Scratchpad. I've never actually used that before. Okay. Police and forensic officers are in the apartment. Oh, thank you, Shandy. Newsreader. Thank you so much. Well done. Who would play the newsreader? Trevor McDonald. I don't think we can get him out for this. John Hamm. I've already picked the newsreader, everyone. They're all you. No, they're not. Oh, thank you so much, WH5695. Better get this right. Thank you so much, WHS6593, subscribing to Prime. What does WHS stand for? Okay, so I'll be playing the newsreader for now until we find someone better. But the thing is, it's a small part, and it's like, who are we going to get? You know, normally you'd have someone who isn't that famous who can just be a newsreader. That newsreader might not even be in it again. Ronnie O'Sullivan. Sean Batty is the weather person. Casting myself like Tarantino, except I can actually act. Looks like I've gone viral. Police and forensic officers are in the apartment. What do you call that tape? It's like yellow tape. Is it yellow tape? Yellow tape everywhere. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Crime scene, yellow tape everywhere. What do you call the lead detective? Sergeant? Is it Sergeant? Played by James Corden. Don't worry, there's going to be space for Corden in here. Yes, J Marshmallow. Primary Detective, DCI. So what does DCI stand for? What's this scene? For God's sakes, Jordan Belfort. You can see what the scene is. So the police are going to search his apartment, and they're going to have a bit of a chat about it. Detective Chief Inspector. Oh, okay, all right. Detective Chief we'll call him DCI in future. Detective Chief Inspector. What's a good surname? Detective Chief Inspector. That's very good, FN Mayor. What? Maybe. Well, I'll come back to what you suggested. Norton Jones. Norton is good. McAfee. Hector. Cream. Tim. Crowther. McAfee again. Pentium. Donald is good. I think Donald is good. Basically, remember everyone, this is for an international audience, okay? Donald, I think, is quite good. Oh, hold on, let me just fix that. Detective Chief Inspector Donald. An older an older detective. You know what I mean. An older detective. Looks around. What is... Hold on. Yep. Looks around. Bemused. Bemused. Shaking his head. Oh, this is where... sorry, I forgot who suggested this, but I said before we were going to do your idea. Excuse me, that's a burp. And what do you call a regular detective? Just like detective... In fact, let's do his full name. Detective Chief Inspector... What's his first name? Ron Donald. Donaldson. You want his first name to be Donaldson. Donaldson Donald. Donaldson isn't a first name. Craig. Craig Donald is quite good. This is nice music. This is quite nice for the crime scene. This is a good... let me check what this track is called. Singularity. This is a nice one for a montage where they're in a dark room developing photos. Detective Chief Inspector Craig Donald, an older detective, looks around. An older. We'll come back. We can always go back. Detective. Okay, Detective Alexa. What's her first name? Wait, Alexa is a first name, isn't it? Detective Alexa Bright? Shut up. You're right. You know what? I should get rid of that word because every time I say it, it will set your ones off. So let's not call it that. Sorry about that, everyone. Alexa, stop. That's to help all of you out. Donald says her name and goes off. No. Amazon, Cortana. Call us. No. Detective Inspector Samantha Kennedy. Disc. That's pretty good. I quite like that. WHS said Detective Inspector Samantha Kennedy. Which, look at what I'm going to do here. Oh, can I not do it? What? Is it not going to let me do that? I'm actually going to... Watch this. Is it going to let me do it? I actually copied and pasted from the chat. Have you ever seen that happen in any other stream? I don't mind her initials spelling out disc. That's fine. But you can't call her Inspector PC World. You can't call her Inspector Hard Drive. Like all of you are trying to do, for God's sakes. Detective Inspector Samantha Kennedy. You know what we need to do? We need to put their ages. Not, I don't say an older detective. What should we say? 60 years old. 60 years old. Looks around. 60 years old. Smart. Looks around. Detective Inspector Samantha Kennedy. 30. Arrives at the scene. Okay, and then yes, Karen Carpenter days away from retirement, and no doubt he's gonna get shot. Not necessarily. Super Kablam, thank you so much for resubscribing on a 3-month. Not a fan of your stream, TBH, but here I am. Fair play. I respect what you've done there. I'm sorry about. That shouldn't be happening, man. That's better, but it's still not great. So, something else, everyone, is that I run everything off one monitor. He has a moustache. Okay, yeah. Smart. Moustache. Isn't it mustachioed? How do you say mustachioed? How do you spell it? Mustachioed. Is the mustachioed a word? Is mustachioed a word? No. Hold on. Is there two ways to spell moustache? It is a word. Tom Selleck. He could be an American detective just to bring in an American audience. Detective Chief Inspector Craig Donald, 60 years old. Smart, moustached. Is moustached a word? It is? We can change this later. Moustache looks around bemused, shaking his head. Detective Inspector Samantha Kennedy, 30, arrives at the scene. Random policeman. Sorry, this is a crime scene, madam. Sorry, this is a crime scene, madam. There's been a crime here. Sorry, this is a crime scene, madam. There's been a crime here, I'm afraid. That's how he talks. And then she, oh, she needs a good... Yeah, young lady. Very patronizing. A young lady? Yeah, Andy Phillips. She's going to show the badge. Sweetheart. Madam is quite good. There's been a crime here, I'm afraid. Little Missy. Sweetheart is good. So what do we think of this? He's patronising, isn't it? That's the point. Sorry, this is a crime scene, sweetheart. There's been a crime here, I'm afraid. What's a good comeback from her? I get that she flower. Like a northern patronising thing. What, there's been a crime scene, I'm afraid. Possible... No, you know what? Leave it there. I think there's been a crime here, I'm afraid, is enough. Leave the crimes to the boys. It's going to be a murder scene in a minute, pal. That's very good, Talkie Fensington. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. So we'll call her DCI Kennedy, right? Or should we call her... Should we call her Samantha DCI Kennedy in the script? DCI Kennedy. We can call her that. I think that's fine. DCI Kennedy. A murder? Wait. No. Not at liberty to say, madam, but could be terror related. Oh, okay. Hold on. Holds up her police badge. Well, it will be a murder in a minute if you don't shift yourself. Should she call him sweetheart back? She's DC, not DCI. Thank you. Is it? Is it not detective? Oh, hold on. Sorry. Detective Chief Inspector. Wait, so she's detective. Is it DI? DI, thank you. Yeah, not DC. Come on, mate. Thank you. DI Kennedy. Well, it will be a murder in a minute if you don't shift yourself. She say sweetheart. No, Maguri. It's not a murder inquiry because the bodies are missing. We'll get to that. Bozo. Yeah, Bozo's good. Bozo's good if you don't shift yourself. Bozo. Sorry, I just spat. Hold on, we can go back and fix it. Sorry, I just hit the mic. We can go back and fix it. The random police officer looks absolutely mortified. Looks absolutely mortified. Sirius787 says this couldn't be worse. Shut up, mate. What are you doing with your crown there without turning it into a sub? Turn that into a sub and then talk. It's like when, I don't know if you saw Frank Lampard when he was doing the, oh, you only won one league, you're giving it the big uns. Oh, Giant Strawberries, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Murder, question mark. What's going to happen is the bodies have disappeared, you see, and the house is, and the flat's been cleaned up. But what I'm trying to get to is that it's D.I. Kennedy that's going to figure out that the house has been fixed up. You know what I mean? That there's been some foul play. She's going to realise these windows are brand new. She needs a backstory, like a hostage negotiation gone wrong and she blames herself. We'll get to that. The random police officer looks absolutely mortified. Sorry, Sarge. I'll get the coffees in. Oh, sorry, I did that wrong. We can go back and change this if it's not good enough. Don't worry, we did that before. That's how we always do things. Oh. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. And then, so he goes. He goes. Now, she's not going to specify what drink she wants because she doesn't care about that. She doesn't care about that. She's here to solve the thing. Before I bust you down to private. I think she made her point. You spelt hot Pepsi wrong, boss. Super sheep, don't talk now. Super sheep, don't talk now. By the way, I might start a thing where I give tier 3 subs a present, as in I post them. What do you think of a postcard? Sorry, didn't mean to offend. It's alright, Sirius787. By the way, I was only joking when I told you to shut up. It's something I've started doing on the last stream. It's just a joke. It's just funny. I just think it's quite funny for me to just tell someone in the chat to shut up. I don't mean it. I'm very happy you're here. Don't worry, you didn't offend. Thank you so much, Sirius87, for 200 bits. I'm sorry for making you feel bad. D.I. Kennedy. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. You know? Jay Marshmallow says a postcard would commemorate the last 3 months of hell. Jay Marshmallow, you've been a 1-month sub, so maybe mind your own gosh darn business and go get the coffees in. Okay. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. Thank you so much, Warren Beamish, for subscribing. Thank you. By the way, everyone, if I appear to get annoyed at anyone, I'm not being serious, okay? I'll just say it now. If I tell you to shut up, I mean that's a joke. But if I get annoyed at one of your suggestions, it's not serious, okay? Don't worry about it. If I'm genuinely annoyed, you'll get a ban, right? But that's you'll know about it. You know what I mean? But okay, so please don't worry, ever with me. D.I. Kennedy, yeah, you do that, sweet. I'm hot. Chrisabet, please stop doing small talk with Chrisabet, please. You shut up, Silky Lemons. Please don't do small talk with everyone, okay? This isn't please stop. Okay, all stop being friends. D.I. Kennedy, yeah, you do that, sweet. I'm being silly. I'm joking. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. And then, okay, sorry, this is where we are. And then DCI Donald. It is DCI Donald. DCI Donald. Samantha. It seems they're all falling into crime one by one. Oh, he's not shouting at her. We can adjust we can Donadia, he's not going to tell her to stop acting hysterical. No. Basically, D.I. Kennedy he's all right. I think for now he's all right. Other cops, obviously, they all patronize her, you know? That's life, isn't it? Samantha, it seems they're all falling into crime these days. We can improve this dialogue. What are you doing? Why is it not popping up? Sarge, everyone, just Sarge. But Sarge. Not Brian. See, they know him. You see, they know him, innit? They know him. That's why he's all bemused and he's like, Sir, it would be Sir, would it? Okay. But would it? Would it be Sir? You wrote D.I. Oh, thank you. Oh. Whatever. Would it be Sir, yeah? Boss? It is D.I. I'm going to have to change their names because it's getting... I feel like you're too confused. Gaffer. Boss, he's not a sergeant. Oh, I don't know what they are, Orc. I'm not in the police, mate. I don't know what they call each other. Okay, so he's not a sarge. But boss. Okay, so this is it. But boss, not Brian. Samantha, you're young. Let me think. Gov. Oh, would it be Gov? Freagle. Are you in the feds? Is it Gov? I told you, call me Sam. No, he's like, because he's an older man. Basically, maybe the coder and Sam, yeah, maybe they get on. I don't know. I don't know. In terms of a romance thing, you could just have no romance in it. I mean, we'll figure that out. But I quite like her just being good at her job. I quite like that within all of she's actually clever. Don, no romance, all action. He's a weeb. I don't know what that means, Blitation. Samantha, you're young. You know about all this fax machines and all that malarkey. That's good. That's not even where I was going. You know what DCI Donald is excellent for? The thing of when we need stuff explained to the audience. Basically, if you don't know, this is for an international audience. Primarily, we want it to sell quite well in America. So they're like, oh, it's got the British gangster. Have you seen Legend? Have you seen Legend, the film about the craze? Oh my god. Is exposition the word? Is that the word? I don't actually know. Let me just Google what the word actually means, exposition. And I have a film degree. A comprehensive description. Very good. Thank you for that. Exposition. Exposition is definitely the word. Thank you. They call themselves coders, but they ain't got no code. Freegal01, can you give the pot to Lolly Adophope? Freegal, I'm not giving roles to people I actually know. Thank you so much. Did I miss this? Thank you so much, Raymond Mary Lawrence, for subscribing. Thank you so much. And welcome to the Coding Club movie writing. I feel like Andy Phillips, Emilia Clark, who I know in real life. Wycove, you banning people? Was that an accident? Isla Fisher, best mate. Look, we'll get to that. We'll get. And please don't tell me it needs to be diverse. I want everyone to be white. Listen, don't come at me with that diversity, absolute nonsense. Don't bring that in here. Don't try and with your cancel culturing, okay? It's going to be an all-white cast. I had a oh, I'm sorry, I banged the table. So I went to a friend. Should I say that? I went to a get-together last night after the football. And it was socially distanced. Don't worry about that. But I met a guy there. He was all right, and then he started talking about how we need to stop cancel culture. He started talking about how we need to stop cancel culture. I did not let him say that. So I was not having it. You know what I mean? Samantha, you're young. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, but who's been cancelled? I was like, but what are you talking about? This is the thing, the end of the day. This is the type of guy. I cancelled him. No, he's still doing fine. This is the thing. He was doing this. He was saying, look, I'm really left wing. But he was saying, look, I'm left wing. But we need to stop cancelling people. I was like, is that what are you talking about? And I just wasn't letting him. I just wasn't. Normally I'd be like, oh, okay. I just wasn't in the mood, you know. Samantha, you're young. Samantha, you're young. Basically, what he's trying to say is, Samantha, you're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Samantha, you're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find some evidence. Settle down. If you want, you can do forensics. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy. Samantha, you're young. No, okay, Samantha. I've seen this many times. You can't trust anyone. So basically, as what we're trying to get across here is that they know the coder, right? Basically, the backstory of the coder, slightly, and we like to keep it a little bit, you know, obscure. Excuse me, that's burp. The backstory is very much that it's that he's helped out the police before. He's kind of... So he does coding. He's a bit of a private investigator type. It's not necessarily clear what... Oh, that's very good, Harry Ellis. You can't trust anyone. Hold on, I need to add that before I forget. What are you saying, boss? Why it should be popping up with the character's name? Why is that not happening? Is it because of capitals? It's annoying. He's gonna say, this code's been corrupted. Okay, that's beautiful. Thank you very much for that. Let's just read through this quickly. Let's just read through what we have so far, okay? It's a great line. Thank you. Thank you so much, West Ferns, for the tip of £6.90. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. So, oh, sorry, I've gone too far back. Where are we? Okay, so interior, the coder's apartment. Police and forensic officers are in the apartment. Crime scene, yellow tape everywhere. Detective Chief Inspector Craig Donald, 60 years old, smart, moustached, looks around bemused, shaking his head. Detective Inspector Samantha Kennedy, 30, arrives at the scene. A random policeman. How did he talk again? Sorry, this is a crime scene, sweetheart. There's been a crime here, I'm afraid. A murder? No, not at liberty to say, madam, but could be terror related. Sorry. No, not at liberty to say, madam, but could be terror related. D.I. Kennedy holds up her police badge. Well, it will be a murder in a minute if you don't shift yourself, bozo. If you don't shift yourself, bozo. The random police officer looks absolutely mortified. Hold on. Absolutely mortified. Like he's about to cry. Sorry, Sarge. In fact, sorry, Sarge. I'll get... Sorry, Sarge. I'll get the coffees in. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. Yeah. No, hold on, that's not right. Yeah. You do that, sweetheart. It's like she's used to this. It's constant. It's like my friends, female. It's my friends who are female stand-up comedians. When people are like, "Oh, you're funny for a woman." Constant. You know what I mean? Samantha. Okay, and then D.C. Donald. Sorry, so I'll just say that again. Sorry, Sarge. I'll get the coffees in. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. Samantha. It seems they're all falling into crime these days. But boss, not Brian. Samantha. Oh no, sorry, he shouldn't say it again. She didn't need to say it. Samantha again. That's a bit weird. I've seen this many times. You can't trust anyone. What are you saying, boss? The code's been corrupted. They need different voices. How should DCI Donald sound? Scottish. For God's sakes, the amount of people that said Scottish. So how would a Scottish person say... I can't even do it. He should... No, he's not going to be American. There's going to be another American character. Shut up. Did you hear the beeping? Get Richard Herring to play. I can't put 60 years old Richard Herring. He's a Cockney. David O'Doherty's accent. Let's have a look. Samantha. It seems they're all falling into crime these days. I've seen this many times. You can't trust anyone. The code's been corrupted. The code's corrupt. The code's been corrupted. Is that okay? Or is that not allowed? Northern is good. I think a northern man is good. A northern man is good. Oh, is it problematic? Charlie Big Potatoes. I can say it, mate. I can get away with it. But that doesn't mean I should. You know what I mean? Exactly. Don Cheadle in Ocean's 11. Okay? Also, listen, everyone. All right? Listen. Okay, listen. This is a film being shot in London paid for by an American company. Okay, 100% there's going to be an actor in there who is I'm gonna allow that. That made me laugh. That got sorry about that. There's gonna be an actor in here who is not Irish, who's playing an Irishman. You know what I mean? T-Sider. Okay, we're gonna try a different accent for him. D.I. Kennedy. Sorry, DCI Donald. Samantha. It seems they're all falling into crime these days. I've seen this many times. You can't trust anyone. This code's been corrupted. Does that work? That's it, Yorkshire. Freagle says, what the hell? Can't trust any of them. Now we can change. Thank you so much, Pig Big, for 100 bits. The random officer would call her ma'am, not Sarge. Is it like mom? Pig Big, I'm kind of not being too accurate with this intentionally, if you know what I mean. This is a film, again. Big American audience. It doesn't. It's not going to be a correct representation of the British police, of the Scotland Yard. Do you know what I mean? So do you say mom? Is that how you pronounce that? He says, sorry, mum. He says, mum. I think that scene's done. Americans would love the mom thing. Alright, let's have a look then. I'm not... This will be a murder scene in a minute if you don't shift yourself, bozo. Sorry, where are we? Random policeman. Sorry, mom. He's not going to say mum. I think it's too much. It's too much, you know? Even in this, there can be too much. I think that the joke has been done before. Oh, the mum joke. I mean, listen, guys. We're not claiming there are things in here that haven't been done before. As you can probably tell. That's not what this is exactly. Oh, hold on. Look at that microphone. Okay. Thank you, Christabel. Okay, let's see. This code's been corrupted. Alright, who's a good... You know what, while we're here, let's do some casting. Okay, so firstly... Okay, so then you've got... What are their names? I'm joking, by the way, it's not going to be me. Gary Oldman! Who should play the random police? Vicky McClure. Hey, Terry Wagwan. I've met her. She's very nice. We're on Loose Ends together, which is a Clive Anderson's radio show. And also, Ken Hom was there. Ken Hom. And when I told my mum that I met, I said, oh, Ken Hom was there. And she went, who? And I said, you know the chef. And she went, she forgot his name. And then she, Ken Hom. Random police officer. Jay from In Between Us is a good one. Michael Sheen would be good, but he's 60. I think, you know what? I quite like the idea of Michael, not Michael Sheen, Martin Sheen. Hold on, is that who I think? Martin Sheen? Wait, who's my... Wait, no. I'm thinking of someone else. No. We need an Englishman. Michael Sheen. Yeah. Michael Sheen, not Martin Sheen. Michael Sheen would be great. Oh, you want... Ken Nom. It's not Ken Nom. It's Ken Hom. Right. Although Nom not, you know, people go Nom on the Instagram. So annoying. Random police officer will be played by... Should we have Martin Clunes? Okay. Sorry, what are their names again? So we got what am I doing, man? It's right here. Detective Inspector. So we got Detective Chief. So I'll put DCI Craig Donald. David L. He could do it. Listen, if we do a read through, some of the names you're suggesting may well be doing it. But I guess Brian Limmy has to play the coder. Terra Interna, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. There has to be a cameo for a footballer, but which one? Has that been discussed already? Terra Interna, I was an extra in a film. This is a true story. I was an extra in a film. That looks shocking, man. I can't stand that. I don't like it. That's made no difference. Is that just always going to be... That's not that. I know how to fix that. Here we go. This should potentially sort it. So that makes it worse. Come on. Oh. Bit of the green on the hair, but, you know, who doesn't like a bit of green on the hair now and then? Okay, that's better. Sorry, it was really annoying me. You see that there now. I wasn't... You'll like this story, everyone. Maybe. I was an extra in a film called St. George's Day. St. George's Day is a film written and directed by Frank Harper. Frank Harper is one of the gangsters in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. And the film... Okay, I was 18 years old when I did this. The film is... Okay, so they're gangsters, right? They're gangsters in it. And they're doing some drug deal with some Russians because, you know... This is better, by the way. I'm sorry if anyone involved in that film is watching, but this is better. The coder is better. They are some gangsters, of course. They got some shooters, you know. And they are also football hooligans. They support Millwall. Or maybe they don't in the film. They support England, obviously. And, okay, the plot of the film is... They're going to do they're doing a drug deal with some Russians or something, where they're going to get double-crossed or whatever. But at the same time, England are playing Germany in football on St. George's Day. I'm not made any of that up. But it's called St. George's Day, Harry Ellis. I swear to God, I swear it's real. I know it sounds like I'm... In fact, we have to watch the trailer now, don't we? If it works, if I can... I swear. Thing is, though, I watched it, and to be honest, it's just quite boring. Hold on, I need to see if this works. We're going to watch the trailer now, everyone, to St. George's Day. Potentially, if it works. No. That. Brilliant. Okay. Guys, I can't wait for this. I'm so excited. Okay, we can watch the trailer to St. George's Day. And is there any audio on this? Oh, it will get the audio from the desktop. Okay, we're going to pause the music. We're going to play this.
A wise man a long time ago wrote, "The English never yield."
It's gone.
Although driven back and thrown into confusion, They always return to the fight, thirsting for vengeance.
What's going on? Why has it done that? Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, I'll get this sorted, everyone. Why did it do that for? That's not why it did it? Okay, anyway. This is the trailer, everyone, for Is It Quiet? Okay, I'll turn it up. Turn it right up. I'm sorry if it's too loud now.
As long as I have a breath of life.
You two make Reggie and Ronnie look like the Everly brothers.
We don't care. There's £50 million worth of Colombia's finest sitting on that boat.
So let me. Are we in business?
What's happened?
We lost a parcel.
100 keys of uncut Bolivia marching powder were washed up on the beach yesterday.
How many times have I told you, don't deal with the Russians?
Comrade Vladimir is not a happy Russian. He wants his readies by the end of the week.
He wants his
We're gonna get
ready.
21 million quid.
We've got an idea.
There's a job in Berlin.
England are playing Germany. It's the 23rd of April.
It's St George's Day.
We've been playing this for months. We've put together a super firm.
Wrecking Crew, Naughty 40, Zulus, Headhunters, Burnley Suicide Squad.
There'll be 10,000 Englishmen. It's the perfect cover. We'll blend in.
Do you want your money or do you want a war?
Was that a Scottish man, a baddie?
Let's stand it for England!
It's your last chance.
Put the dogs down.
Do you want to know why the English are so feared? It's because of us!
Now, when I was describing St. George's Day, a lot of you 100% thought I was making it up, because that's the sort of nonsense I make up. That's a real film, everyone. You better have his readies. There's so much in that. There's so much in that trailer. I can't handle it. We're gonna have a bit of Cockney gangsters in this. Don't worry about that. Oh. Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Release September. What part did you play? I wasn't a proper actor in it, mate. I wasn't an actor then. Ricky Gervais. I wasn't an actor. I was an extra. So I was at uni. Was this a Tory movie? I guess they kind of are Tories, isn't it, them lot? They're weird. Because they think that means you're patriotic. So I guess that is who they vote for, if at all. Thank you so much, 13B9, for the 3-month resub. Thank you, Graham Bro, for the 2-month resub. Captain, my captain, it's been an honour. Thank you so much. Jack Shears, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Fair play, utter class. Thank you very much. And Terra Interna, thank you for the 2-month resub. There has to be a cameo. Oh, sorry, we talked about that. Sorry, that's what reminded me. So, the scene I was in St. George's Day, I was just in the background. I don't think I was even in it. I think you can see like the back of my head in one point. The scene I was in, right? Yeah, very strong sense of the EDO, 100%. They're Millwall fans, mate. You know, they were very friendly, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, who likes that film? What kind of person actually would want to see that? The scene I was in, it was set in a restaurant, okay? It was, there were Millwall footballers in the scene. Just there, just at tables. Millwall players, right? And, I'm not joking. Tyson Fury, the boxer, was there. Tyson Fury. And he was incredibly polite. He was so nice. He was so friendly and nice. Absolutely massive. I know. Oh, this is obviously way before. So what year was this? 2010? 2011? I don't know. This was before. Obviously, he was as big as he is now. He was just like a English boxer with potential kind of thing. 2012 was it? But it would have been shot in 2011. Was he at peak homophobe then? Well, this is the thing. He was very friendly. No one knew, and that people are surprised, I think, by that because he seems. I mean, yeah. Weird living besides the last few months. I started reading conversations having with each other. What weight was Tyson Fury at the time? Oh, he was 20 stone. We weighed each other. We lifted each other up. Okay, so I'm sorry, everyone. Ignore all of that. That was all an utter waste of time. What happened there? Okay, so what's that? Random policeman should be officer in the text. Oh, no, we'll change it to man here because it's kind of relevant, isn't it? Like Martin Clunes. DCI Craig Donald. Now, I think, is it... hold on. Wait, did I get rid of... Let me just stop so my YouTube doesn't pop up again. Michael Sheen. I want Michael Sheen to play the role. Now, Sean Bean, Craig Fairbrass, Sean Bean. Let me just look up Sean Bean again. Remind myself what he's like. Sean Bean. What's Sean Bean? Yeah, okay, Sean Bean. You're right. Sean Bean. And then you've got, D.I. Samantha Kennedy. Who plays Samantha Kennedy? Isla Fisher. Vicky McClure is very good. Emilia Clark. The problem with Emilia Clark is that if I send the script around, I've actually acted with her before. And is she going to see it and be like, oh my god, he's weird? Claire Balding. Shouldn't cast your friends, absolutely. Helen Mirren. Sonia from EastEnders. Emilia Clarke has great comedic timing. Mate, Elizabeth Deloria, right? You know what one of my best brags is of my life? I improvised with her. Stevie Martin. I improvised with her. It wasn't used in the film, but he goes, the Paul Feig, director of Bridesmaids, absolute legend, goes to me, you guys and try this. This is true. I know it sounds like, I know I make a lot of nonsense up. This has actually happened to me in my life. And Emma Thompson was there, and I think we're friends. I missed the train. The hype train is long gone. Better luck next time. What? Gemma Collins. Imagine Gemma Collins. Has there been a murder? How does she talk? Well, it will be a murder in a minute if you don't shift yourself, bozo. That's kind of how she talks, isn't it? Eva Green. Who is about... You know what? Let me think. Who is it? We've said about 30. Obviously, they don't have to be 30 years old. A young British actor. I don't know who's Kelly MacDonald. Connie Huck. Who's Jodie Comer? Let me look up who that is. I'm sorry, I don't know these names. Oh... Nah. It's Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I quite like Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Tuppence Middleton. Do you want... Lufty says she'll do it. Do you want Adele? Jodie Whittaker is good. Do you want Phoebe Waller-Bridge? What we'll do is we'll do a Emily Blunt is good. Yeah, it could be an American now. It could be an American. Stacey Dooley. Stop suggesting Stacey Dooley, everyone. Phoebe would be good. Emily Blunt is British. Oh, is she? Oh, she is. I just see her being American all the time, you know. Fiona Bruce. Emily Blunt. I agree. I think Emily Blunt would be very good. Emily Blunt sings film at every time. I don't agree with that. Gary Mack, I don't agree with that. I think she's really good. And I'm a professional actor. So Rita Ora, so my opinion is actually correct. You know, it's like, oh, everything's subjective. Actually, I have a film degree. I've been in a film. So I'm afraid that's what I say is correct. And she's very good, I think. Emma Watson. Yeah. Keira Knightley is a good shout. Alright, we're going to do a poll. So in the poll, I'm going to do... Okay, who plays Sam Kennedy? Okay, so we're going to ask... So next time, if you're watching on YouTube, hello. Next time, next week, I guess, I'm going to have the chat on the side of the screen there. I didn't have time. I've been out partying since Arsenal won the FA Cup. Just got in. On the side there, we're going to have... Social distance... we're going to have the chat on the side so you can see what everyone's been saying. I think that would be quite a nice thing for this. I can't do that on my other streams because the screen is too busy, you know what I mean? But I could shift this around easily and I'll generally make it look a lot better. Also, when I get a new PC, which should be within this month, within a couple of weeks hopefully, I'll be working off 2 monitors. I work off 1 monitor now, and it's just a bit of a headache. Thank you so much, Outcast Lolo, for subscribing. A 3-month streak. Thank you so much, Outcast. Oh, sorry, Outcast Olo. I just assumed it was Lolo Castello. Okay, sorry. So, Emily Blunt, Emilia Clark. Who are the other? Oh God, can I not? I can't move this now. I won't see who you're saying. Emily Blunt, Emilia Clark. Who else did we think that might be good? Let's do it between those two, and then we can do a semi-final and final, because I've actually forgotten. Phoebe Waller. Oh, that's what I was meant to do. Okay, thank you. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. In fact, shall I cancel this? Can I cancel it? Oh, I can only report poll. I can't cancel it. So you're saying Emily Blunt over Emilia Clarke, a lot of you. That's a bit of a surprise. I thought you would have all gone for Clark. Last Christmas, everyone. The greatest Christmas film ever made. And, so I've been a very busy week. I had an audition on Thursday. I can't say what it's for, but it would be incredible to get. Phoebe Waller-Bridge versus Keira Knightley next. Oh my God, this is going to take forever. Emma Watson. Pig Big. You can't say they're too old. Who? Emily Blunt and Emilia Clarke are too old. So Emily Blunt won that. Knightley way too old. I don't like this. I know what you mean. By the way, if you've just joined us, people in the chat that are suggesting these actors are too old, what they're doing is they're doing it from the perspective of producers. They don't, I hope, I know some of them, and I know they're definitely not being, they're actually saying they're too old. They're saying that the way that films are cast, you wouldn't have a 30-year-old played by someone 5 years older, not a female actor anyway, you know. The character is 30. The Soul Man, we can always change that, mate, you know. Okay, so now we're going to go... I think Phoebe Waller-Bridge is very funny. I know you're not being sexist, Wizigont. It's just that if someone's just arriving in the stream and I'm going, is this actress good enough? And everyone's going, too old. She's too old. It looks bad, you know? They don't know the context. Okay, we're going to do our final poll now. I'm rambled so much today, but I guess that's what this is, guys. That's football. I kind of want Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I think that's very funny. I just think it'd be very fun because of all the success she's had to end up in a film like this. Just be really, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm sure she's been offered things like this. Phoebe Waller-Bridge and oh Christ, Emily Blunt. What about that song, mate? What about I Am in Charge? I can do what I want, but can she do a serious film though? Who? Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Only one way to find out, you know. Can she do it in a rainy day in Burnley away? You know, only one way to find out. You play them in the cup. Just had Emily Blunt. Wait, what? No, this is the final. This is the final. That's why. Okay, so we're going Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Fine. I'm not doing. I can't be bothered. So. Also, this can all change as well. You know, bear that in mind. It can all change. Okay, so Phoebe Waller-Bridge. And that's everyone cast so far. What time? Oh my God. Guys. Stop saying justice for Collins, everyone. She's not getting justice. Martin Clunes is too old. No, I think he's spot on there. I quite like the idea of it being Martin Clunes. We could do that age thing, you know, that they did on Will Smith and should we get that cop to be Robert De Niro? Oh, MG2146, PWB is too expensive. Sorry. We got quite a lot of cash for this project. We got Statham, we got Cumberbatch. I think we can afford PWB. Joe Pesci, James Acaster. No. Pesci. I can't have people I can't have people I know. And I don't know any of these people. Haven't got 2 screens. Yeah, Jason Statham will exec produce. Can we have Waller-Bridge call a de-aged Martin Clunes kid? Okay, let's have a look. So sorry, let's get back to it. Also, first, let me check this. This is where we check. Sorry, this is where we check how long we've actually done. So page 2. There's page 3. Oh, no. Sorry, page. What are we on today? Where did this start? Interior Coder's apartment. So roughly, we've done about a page and a half. Okay, so we've been going at a rate of about 2 pages. Doesn't really matter. I was a former mod. I know how much budget you have. Okay, if you say so. Shandy Cheer, 200 bits. You should cast Paul Hollywood so we can call it a guaranteed Hollywood blockbuster. Hold on. That reminded me, Legend, that film about the Cray twins that I don't like. They did that with their poster, right? They did, not what you said, but they did, next week this is all going to look much better. By the way, if you want to sub, you're allowed. You get a free one with Amazon Prime, and you can watch Secret Window, which is a film starring Johnny Depp, which is absolute crap. Vanilla Sky, though, that's on there. So he's Northern. Sorry, let me just go through it again. I need to... Same actor, both roles. Yeah, that doesn't make it good. Oh, you're talking about Legend. Mirrored 2 stars. That's it. At the end of the day. They mirrored... The poster, yeah. So the sort of billboardy poster thing for Legend was all mirrored. And they mirrored 2 stars to make it look like 4. Which I don't really like. So let's do this scene again quickly. I'm not going to go to the main page. We read it off usually because I'm going to go through it quick. Blah, blah, blah. Random. Sorry, this is a crime scene, sweetheart. There's been a crime here, I'm afraid. A murder? And she can look to camera. No, she's not going to do that. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. A murder? Not at Libby. Oh, no, he wouldn't say... He doesn't have to say no. He can just say... Not at liberty to say, madam. Could be terror related, though. Could be... Oh. Could be terror related, though. Dear Kendi holds up a police badge. Well, it will be murder related in a minute if you. Well, it will be a murder in a minute if you don't shift yourself, bozo. She's posh now. Sorry, ma'am. I'll get the coffees in. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. Looks at the camera. Not really. Samantha. It seems they're all falling into crime these days. But boss, not Brian. I've seen this many times. You can't trust anyone. What are you saying, boss? This code's been corrupted. Okay. Now, I think we should keep this scene going. D.I. Kennedy looks... What's the word? What's the word? He needs to mention this is his last case, boss. He will, Tarky. We'll get to that. Thank you. That's a good idea. But I think we've got a bit of time in this scene. In fact, today, it looks like it would just be this scene anyway. But this is a great... By the way, everyone, listen. This is a very good scene. I don't know... thing is, because I don't look at things like... I don't have my viewer count on. Don't tell me how many viewers I have, please. Because I don't like... It gets in my head, you know what I mean? When I see the numbers go up and down, I'm like, oh, did I say something that people didn't like? Okay, gone down. I don't have that stuff on. So I don't know how okay everyone is with how rambly it's been today. But you know, what are you gonna do? D.I. Kennedy looks D.I. Kennedy stares at DCI. Oh, this should be in caps. DCI Donald in. This can all go in the script editing. 10:30. The last scene should be called the last bit. Shut up, MG. D.I. Kennedy stares at DCI. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I saw that they're a 3-month resub. I thought they're going to get the joke there that it's funny that I tell them shut up. I just thought that would be a laugh. That's all that. I don't mean it. But don't talk about the last scene. Also, people... Well, this is useless to say here. People don't watch this live and then they tweet after the scene is up on Twitter and they're like, you should have been this. He should have said this. You don't get a say in it. What makes you think? Oh, sorry. I'll go back and change it for the. I'll go back and change it for the person who's tweeted. I forget all of you lot here. You know what I mean? Forget all of you people here who are very much part of this. You're all credited. We are your readies. Thank you. Is that how that word is used? D.I. Kennedy stares at D.C. Donald in disbelief. She begins to march around the apartment. Desperately searching for some evidence. D.I. Kennedy. So basically, what it is that she's going to figure out the bowl of microchips. Yeah. She's... Sorry. Yeah, that's good. She looks at a bowl of microchips. I'll get to what's happening here. This is actually a very important scene. She looks, as every scene actually has... She looks at a bowl of microchips. What else did he have out? What else was he doing? Oh yeah, a coding magazine. The Java. Jordan Belfort, you're already you're a mod, so you can't be a thing. Not that I don't know if I would have. Yeah. Okay. A coding magazine. So what's going to happen is she's going to... Yes, the half-drunk Java. The coder never leaves his Java half-drunken. That's when she realizes something's up here. This is brilliant, everyone. I love you. I love all of you. She looks at a bowl of microchips, a coding magazine, and a coding magazine, and then D.I. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. D.I. Donald will be like, oh, for God's sake. There it is. DCI Donald. Who knows what his game is? Who knows what his game is? That's good. Oh, Andisa, thank you very much for reminding me. Who knows what his game is? We'll get to the toaster. Wait, he's got to say something a bit more relevant. You know the amount of films you watch where characters say something completely crap? Like, what was the point? Who knows what his game is? Who knows what his game is? Probably offered a big paycheck. But a terror attack on Her Majesty seems a bit out of order. Who knows what his game is? Probably a big paycheck. Paycheck? But a terror attack on Her Majesty seems a bit out of order. Is it paycheck in America? Is it? Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you, podcast merch. By the way, podcast merch, I was meant to be wearing the merch now, but it doesn't. The yellow bits don't show up because of the green screen. Yellow disappears, unfortunately. It's Pez United picked a yellow kit. Seems a bit out of order. Seems a bit out of order. Don't you think? DC. We're getting to the thing, everyone. D.I. Kennedy. Then notices. D.I. Kennedy then oh, hi Sheila. D.I. Kennedy. Sheila. The officer Samantha Kennedy is being played by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. D.I. Kennedy then notices the Sports Direct mug. Notices that the Sports Direct mug still has coffee in it. She looks confused. She then quickly turns to look at the toaster. It's missing. Okay. You're welcome, Sheila. What's going on? Are you kicking off in the chat? Can't tell with you lot, you know. You have to credit McCain, which will eat into the budget, boss. Right, I thought you said something dodgy, because people were like, D.I. Kennedy then notices, okay, it's missing. Okay. Oh. What am I doing? Oh, right. It's missing. And then, okay. D.I. Kennedy says, did you hear my watch? It's gold plated. Gold plated. D.I. Kennedy then says, Shandy, that's not quite how it's going to happen, but yes, they've reinstalled Windows. Was going to that I was just going to say reinstalled. They've reinstalled the Windows. Windows has been reinstalled, and they. Okay, D.I. Kennedy, no. Something's not right here. No, something's not right here, boss. What is it, Samantha? Does he need to say? No, he doesn't need to say anything. No, something's not right here, boss. D.I. Kennedy runs to the window. No, hold on. What could she? She looks at the toaster. Oh, something's not right here, boss. He's never abandoned. He's never abandoned his Java. D.I. Kennedy runs to the window. No, this is what it is. D.I. Kennedy looks around to the window. Oh, no. D.I. Kennedy looks out the window, steps back, and realizes that one large window... Wait, hold on. Looks out of the window onto London. Steps back and realizes that one of the large window panels is much cleaner than the others. Clearly brand new. Okay? This type of thing might happen where you're from, but not here in London, UK. John Belfort. This has double glazing. Still has the fitting stickers on it. Double glazed. That's good, Scooby Stew. Double glazed. Brian hated double glazed. He said it was one more layer between him and the city. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Sorry, couple of things. Yeah, that line is coming as well, everyone. Don't worry about that. A couple of things to do. Couple of businesses bits. Scooby Stew, congratulations, you're a VIP. Incredible, a stunning line there. Let me just put that in there. So what was it? Okay, D.I. Kennedy. It's clearly brand new. Oh, it's clearly brand new. And unlike, we'll word this a bit better. Okay, this is what we do. She realized that panels is different to the others. Okay? Is different to the others. And then what's your name? Kennedy. Kennedy. Oh, what are you doing? Kennedy says, it's double glazed. Copied and pasted from the chat, everyone. Has anyone ever done that before? Double glazed. Brian hated double glazing. He said it was one more layer between him and the city he loved. London. UK. Mick Note, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much, Mick Note, with your Prime. Did you know you can use Amazon Prime as a free sub for subscribing? You can get money straight from Jeff Bezos' mouth and stick it in my cupboard. Jeff Stelling hates me. Where are we up to, everyone? So he loves his capital of the UK, yeah. Maybe he loved it so much he said it free. Skip ad. Roddy Nora, you're right. No. He's not going to say Ruddy Nora. Wait, Ruddy Nora. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me just check how many pages have we done here? So we're at page 4, and now this is page 5, okay? Coda's apartment, that's where that goes to. That's page 5. Page 5, 6. But it's kind of a page and a half now. Wait, sorry, I've confused myself. Okay, so 5, and then have we done page 6? We've kind of done, we can do one more line. We've kind of done what we were meant to do, and also we've done 2 hours, which is what I was meant to do. So, okay, and then DCI Kennedy. Flippin' Samantha lass. Where is that? Flippin' Samantha. You might be onto something. Lass. Oh, thank you, Talking Fensington. I forgot about the music. I'm sorry, everyone. It's too loud. Sorry about that. He loves his code. He doesn't do what he's told. They're out to get Brian, but he doesn't care. He just wants to code. The music isn't quiet. Okay. He just wants to code. He doesn't want to do what he's told, everyone. He just wants to code. He just wants to code. Ones and zeros. That's all bright. No, let me pick another track. This is ending anyway. Let's see. I wish I could auto-tune on this mic. I don't believe there's a way to do that, is there, everyone? I don't think there's a way, because then we could do like a mumble rap song about it. Oh, whoops, not St. George's Day again. Just wait till this drops. Ones and zeros, that's what the code knows. But Omniflux trying to kill him, saying he want a mission. Shaking a cup of Java, drama. He wants to read his mag. Simon Marshall, thank you so much for the resub. 3 months. Loving the Coda Boss. Can't wait until it hits the big screen near me. Charlie Big Potatoes, thank you so much for 500 bits. Thank you very much. If you've got an Amazon Prime, you're going to want to give it to... Look, you can give it to any streamer. You can give a free sub to anyone, okay? You can give it to Brian Limmy. He's a popular British streamer. You can give it to him. But I've said before, he has £10 million in the bank. And he showed me on his NatWest app. You need to rename the last person who spoke. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, yeah. I need to change their names, I think. I can just change it to the long... Should we do that now quickly? Should we go through what we have so far? Just before you both legged it out of the Italian... yes, we did. We didn't pay. Freegal01 says, make it a Hamilton-type musical. Mate, I've never seen a musical. Limmy can go to hell. We've discussed this. Thank you, McNote. We're going to read what we have so far. Okay, let's do it like this. We're going to go quickly through what we've written now and script edit. And then, thank you so much, Stuzzy, for the 2-month resub. And then, we're going to go back. We're going to go read through what we've done today quickly, like a quick read. That music's a bit loud. Excuse me, that's a burp. We'll read what we have today. Okay. See if we need to... Oh, it's Fire Gal. Thank you. I'm sorry. Basically, I'm supposed to be wearing spectacles. I'm not wearing them. Oh, Fire Gal. I'm supposed to be wearing glasses, and normally I wear contacts, but I'm not worn them in lockdown, so I sometimes misread. But how many roundhouse kicks we shooting for overall? We haven't even got into action yet. You need to set up the basics. I mean, there's been a bit of action. Okay, let's go with what we have so far. Let me just check the music isn't too loud. That's fine. Okay, this is what we've written today, everyone. Well done. Police and forensic... Oh, so okay, so... Interior, the coder's apartment. Police and forensic officers are in the apartment. Crime scene, yellow tape everywhere. Detective Chief Inspector Craig Donald, 60 years old, smart, moustached, looks around bemused, shaking his head. Detective Inspector Samantha Kennedy, 30, arrives at the scene. Sorry, but this is a crime scene, sweetheart. There's been a crime here, I'm afraid. A murder? Not at the liberty to say, madam. Could be terror-related, though. I said that laughing. D.I. Kennedy holds up her police badge. Well, it will be a murder in a minute if you don't shift yourself, bozo. The random police officer looks absolutely mortified, like he's about to cry. Sorry, Mom. I'll get the coffees in. Oh no, sorry. He was. Sorry, Mom. I'll get the coffees in. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. There should actually be a pause. Excuse me. Yeah, you do that, sweet. And in fact, it would look like this. You'd give it that. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. Samantha, it seems they're all falling into crime. Samantha, it seems like they're all falling into crime these days. But boss, not Brian. I've seen this many times. You can't trust anyone. What are you saying, boss? This code's been corrupted. D.I. Kennedy stares at DCI Donald in disbelief. She begins to march around the apartment, desperately searching for some evidence. She looks at a bowl of microchips and a coding magazine. Who knows what his game is? Probably a big paycheck? But a terror attack on Her Majesty seems a bit out of order, don't you think? D.I. Kennedy then notices that the Sports Direct mug still has coffee in it. She looks confused. She then quickly turns to look at the toaster. It's missing. No. Something's not right here, boss. He's never abandoned his Java. He'd never abandon Java. He would never abandon Java. D.I. Kennedy looks out the window onto London, steps back and realizes that one of the large window panels is different to the others. It's double glazed. Brian hated double glazing. He said it was one more layer between him and the city he loved. London, UK. Flippin' heck, Samantha. You might be onto something, lass. He doesn't say lass. Flippin' heck, Samantha. You might be onto something. Loves, not loved. Where did I put loved? Where did I put loves? Oh, he loves. Thank you. Okay. You're onto summit. No, Mick, no, it's not London, England. It's UK in America. It's London, UK. Like Glasgow, is that in London? You know, this is who the film is for. Edinburgh. American comedians, man, they're like, I went to Edinburgh Fringe. They do a new show every year. Like, you see how they like Louis C.K. got so much respect for writing a new hour a year. So we bloody do that all the time, mate. It's not even that hard. It's not even that hard. And they're like, what a genius. Shut up. I don't like pretentious conversation around stand-up comedy. Don't idolize comedians. They're bad people. Stop making fun of Americans, says Fire Gal. I'm not making fun of Americans. I love them. I'm speaking on specifics. In fact, Fire Gal, I want to move to America at some point to work. Comedy is like jazz. It's crap. You're right. Stuzzy, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Now, London, the Big Smoke. Thank you. London, the Big Apple. Now, should we do Fire Gal, I absolutely want to do that. I'm not just so you know, I'm not anti-American. Just some of the people are annoying, innit? But I say the same about British, you know. I don't like how, yeah, anyway. It's boring. So, let's now, so what I like to do, was the playlist ended? Oh, I paused it. Let's now, we're going to read through the whole script. So, sorry to repeat myself, boss, but I think the coppers shouldn't know his name. They should call him the Coder. Only Dingo knows he's called Brian. You know what? That's a good point, Tarky. But I feel like him and Samantha are like close friends. I think you're right there. That's a good point. So she only says it once, right? But boss, not the Coder. I don't know. Is it twice? I don't know. I'm American and we're annoying. No, listen. I don't. Whatever background people are from, I don't want to. Yes, no romance subplot, please. Listen, Alexis Strum. I'm not. I'm fine with no romance. Absolutely. They went to coding school together. He became a coder. She became a copper. That's a very good fishbulb. It's very interesting. So she does know him. I like that they know each other. Essentially, so if you've just got a... we're going to do the whole script again. The Coder is kind of... So obviously he codes. The Coder is kind of a sort of private detective type guy. It's not very clear. It's kind of obscure exactly what he does. He takes on a lot of contracts. He's a good guy, though. He'd only do the right thing. He supports the troops. He would... he loves his country and everything like that. He's very patriotic. He thinks Boris is doing a great job. He knows Rishi personally. He's all of those things. He walks a fine line, but he gets the job done. Absolutely. So he'll sometimes go against, the book, but now he's being framed, and they're saying he's going to do a terrorist attack on the Queen, which is the worst thing. That's the worst crime he can imagine. He's a coder, she's a decoder. Queen and country, absolutely. What did podcast merch say? I missed it, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I can't keep up with chat. It's good music, isn't it? So everyone, this is a free playlist I'm using. If you look for Stream Beats, if you're a streamer or you just want to listen to this, Stream Beats on YouTube, there's a playlist which is all free to use. This isn't, you won't get copyright stricken. Dingo and Samantha are twins. No. Listen, you don't want to give Dingo any relatives because he's gonna get killed in a quite a bad way. The code is hidden in her crown. The Queen's not going to be in this. Jordan Belfort hates Dingo. Chris Abet absolutely loves Dingo. Dingo is like Alfred. Like Alfred and Batman. Dingo's a bachelor and also an orphan. It's going to be sad. You need a sad bit in the film, and you need him to be avenged. Imagine when Dingo is killed. So it's like they're really struggling, right? And he gives Dingo a pistol, and he's like, turn the safety off, aim, shoot, and keep your head up, and whatever, right? And then he's like, like pathetic. And then when he gets shot, he's like, Dingo. And then he's like holding him, and he goes, they killed Dingo. Ah! And then he goes absolutely mad. He's like, you know, what game is it? What, you know, like in GTA 5 when Trevor has that special where he's like goes a bit mad, or did you play? I don't know if anyone played Far Cry 5. No, Far Cry New Dawn or whatever, where you basically get superpowers in it. And it's quite cool. I mean, it wasn't great, but it had some good bits. There's a bit when you go into like a rage mode. I mean, I'm sure lots of games have done this. And also, sorry, as Dingo's dying, Dingo says, Brian, you'll get them. Tell me you'll get them. And he goes, bingo, Dingo. There's a bit when in Far Cry 5 you press some button or whatever, as you do in video games, and like you go into some sort of rage mode, and he like looks at his hands, the main character. You see your own hands, and they like, you know what I mean? They like shaking, and then you become very strong, and that's gonna happen. The coder has this ability where he goes absolutely mad, starts slapping pistols out of people's hands, man. You don't want to be on the wrong side of a coder rage. He just sees zeros and ones. Yeah, exactly. Harry, he just sees code everywhere, and he smashes through code. Don't darn me, you mug, says Silky Lemons. Absolutely. Code mode, thank you. Andesia. He goes into code mode. Code mode activated. And he can have some gadgets, which we haven't even got into yet. So, I think we've done enough for today. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the whole script now. This is nice. Can we have a prequel for Dingo? Absolutely not. That'll be straight to video. Not, mate. Oh, excuse me. Straight to video, right? It's not even straight to DVD. It's not even straight to Blu-ray. It's not even straight on Amazon Prime. It's straight to video. No one can even play it. It's pathetic. Straight to VHS, that's what I mean, yeah. In fact, as Dingo dies, right? As Dingo dies, something that the coder can do is that he finishes building the floppy disk house. He was building a house of cards out of floppy disks, and the coder always knocks it down by accident, and then he's like, rest easy, Dingo. There could be a character called Blu-ray. There would be in a Guy Ritchie film, which don't slag off Guy Ritchie because I want him to be on board with this project. I actually like Guy Ritchie. So Wycove, who should be here, you better be here, Wycove. a mod, and a dear friend. I forgot what I was talking about. So, we're gonna go through the whole script. You like The Gentleman? Oh, Terry Wagwan. I haven't seen it. I'd like to watch it. Oh, what I was gonna say is, he has work to do, says Chris Abet. What work? What I was saying is Wycove. I did a podcast with Wycove where I defended the film Revolver, which stars Statham, directed by Guy Ritchie. Everyone hates it, and I like it. But we realised that there's an alternative. There's two endings, and basically I've seen the version that has a better ending. Giant Strawbs, Revolver is good. A lot of people do not like Revolver, Giant Strawbs. People absolutely hate it. But I think people harshly criticise it. But there's two endings. Amazon Prime has the crap ending. I swear I left her by the river. I left her safe and sound. I swear I left her by the river. What is that noise? What is that noise? It might be a bike or something. Squeaky, stupid noise. So we're gonna do a Who is Broken Hearted? What are you talking about, Luftig? Luftig, what are you talking about? What's gotten into you tonight, Luftig? Oh, Laughing Fridge, thank you so much for 200 bits. In programming, there's a thing called functional programming. Can we have the coder go to a posh do function and have to do some coding? How's that for functional programming? That's pretty good, Laughing Fridge. There might be a scene later where he has to crash a party. I think there's always room for that. There's always room for crashing a party. Absolutely, a posh party. Omniflux AGM. Yes, mate! He has to clear his name and also get rid of the, get rid of the baddies, It's Omniflux, isn't it? Maybe, who are doing a terror attack. Because, I don't know. Who knows why. So, what shall I do? Shall I do the script from the beginning? Do you want me to do the script from the beginning? Or just do what we've done today? Like Casino Royale. Yeah, very much. From the start, one last time. Okay, beginning, everyone's saying. Okay. By the way, everyone, welcome if you're new to this. Welcome. This is a different kind of stream in that it's absolutely class. And what we do is we are writing a feature film called The Coda. Sorry, let me go here. We are writing a feature film called The Coda. It is an action film starring Jason Statham. God, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, he's a coder. That's his life, and I'm gonna show you what happens thusly in the film now. One sec, let me just I swear I left her by the river. Absolutely love that song, and I don't like a lot of songs that Limmy likes, to be honest. But he did that on Twitch Sings, and I thought that's such a weird song, but quite nice. Thank you, Luftig. Okay, so we are gonna do we're gonna go through it all. What we're gonna do is, let me see. How do I sound? I'll probably sound okay. Let me pause everything, make sure everything is off. Get off for St. George's Day. Oh, hold on. Let me just do this quickly. I swear I left her by the river. Okay, I know who we're gonna raid. Someone who requested a raid after, but not yet. Can the coder be wearing a poppy? Fishbowl, but I think that's too far even for this, you know. Okay, so we are going to be reading the coda from the beginning. Now, this is important because this goes up on YouTube. YouTube and Twitter, and this is the thing that people watch. You know. So, there we are. Okay. How will we fit on stage? God. Is it set on St. George's Day? We can't do that, FN Mayor. A film already used that, unfortunately. A film that I'm starring extra. It's not the same. When Dingo is dying, have the coder say in his Cockney accent, Dingo, Dingo. Dingo, Dingo. Dingo. Don't go, Dingo. Dingo. Din. How is din don't? Done no dingo. Thank you, Harry Ellis. Don't go dingo. Don't go. Don't go dingo. Dingo dingo. I am a Cockney in real life. I try not to be. So, let's go through the script now. Now, what I'm going to do is, I might, when we start the pages we've done today, I might sort of stop and start again, but that's because I'm going to clip this out for, I'm making a Twitter thread of every page, basically, so that people can follow it like that. Let me, can you have the coder keep telling his running joke where he says, I can't even handle Python, and then it culminates, it's a wrestling and actual Python. I don't know what Python is, Elizabeth Deloria. September 12th, the International Day of the Programmer, apparently. You guys, you're overthinking it. You're absolutely overthinking this. So, we're going to go through what we have so far, everyone. Let me just have a sip on the old Java I'm having to keep myself awake because, you know, Arsenal won the cup at the end of the day. Sorry to bring that up, but I've been partying on the street alone since then. Just got in to do this. Oh, that's hot. It's actually gone cold, but I don't mind that. The real winner was football. 14, thank you, Giants Trolls. What a goal, what a goal. Do you want some fish with that chip? Not quite a chip, more of a dink. I don't call that a chip, that kind of... It's beautiful. The real loser was Wolves. I don't care about the Europa stuff. I want to win a cup. I don't care about any of that stuff. Sorry, ignore all of that nonsense. Henri-esque, absolutely. Ignore all of that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in the chat, thank you so much for being here. Well done on your writing today. It's been stunning. You've been absolutely excellent. Now what we're going to do is we are going to read through what we've done thus far from beginning to end. We have about, 7 pages or something done. Been a pleasure. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. The fella at left back is class. I absolutely love it. So, The Coda by Zaffa Cakes and the chat. This is what we have so far. Interior, living room, day. The Coda wears a navy dressing gown, sits in his large apartment's living room with giant windows overlooking London, reading a magazine about codes. What a load of Java! He sips coffee from a giant Sports Direct mug. Now that's the Java I like. Damn it, that's what I'm bloody talking about. Quality. The Coda then looks around the room and you hear a crunch. Oh, I love chips. We see that he is talking about microchips and the crunch came from him eating a microchip. He burps. The phone suddenly rings. The ringtone is Hyperlink by Eiffel 65. Copyright needed. What a song. What a beautiful day it is in London, the capital of UK. He sighs and begrudgingly answers his phone. A flip Motorola. Talk. Now. Pronto. Coder, get out of there. What? I'm having me morning Java and reading me coding mag, you muppet. There's no time. Who is this? What's a script? The JavaScript. The coder then looks at his phone to see the number and notices some movement in its reflection. He drops to the floor and bullets shatter his giant window overlooking London. The glass falls onto London in slow motion. Only 9 a.m. and Windows has already crashed. He rolls across the living room sideways, then does a forward roll to his Wi-Fi router and pulls out a pistol. He rolls backwards to the printer, pulls out some bullets and loads the gun. The coder fires back. Just a bit of troubleshooting. Better take me tablet. The coder grabs a Windows tablet. We see a Bing search for circuit boards. He locks the tablet, and we see this, and the screen goes off, and we see 3 men lurking with body armor, masked with machine guns. He does another sideways roll, unlocks the tablet, and opens an app. Presses the screen, and his television, radio, Xbox, microwave, kettle, shower, and toaster all turn on. The masked men panic and begin to shoot the toaster. Should have got that blooming warranty sorted. The coder then shoots at the men, taking out 2 of them. The final masked man does a big jump. The final masked man does a big leap out of the smashed window. The coder manages to grab and rip off part of the masked man's clothing before the jump. Not staying for a cup of tea. The coder looks out the window and sees the masked man parachuting down onto London. The coder looks at the torn material in his hand and it says Omniflux Incorporated. Time to code. And it's the opening titles. Interior warehouse evening. A giant secret warehouse full of code scrolling vertically down large screens, wires, keyboards, servers, circuit boards and other computer components. Dingo. A very posh, bubbling British coding scientist is building a house of cards out of floppy disks. Okay, old boy, that should do it. A door slams and the house of floppy disks collapses. Not again, Brian. Must you enter like a bull in the china shop every time? The coder, wearing a tracksuit with fingerless gloves, storms into the warehouse. This bull's just seen red. Don't tell me. Caught hacking. Again. Not quite. How's about I nearly got shut down? What? Are you okay? Yeah, but me toaster's brown bread. Dead. The coder and Dingo sit... interior warehouse kitchen evening. The coder and Dingo sit at a small table eating buttered toast and drinking coffee. The television is on in the background. Omniflux? The tech giants? That can't be so. Tell it to me, Windows. And you say you received... Tell it to me, Windows. And you say you received a phone call of warning? From whom? They didn't leave an email address. They used a VPN. A virtual private network? So you can't trace the call. Bingo dingo. Can you run a full diagnostics check on Omniflux, lads? On the Omniflux, lads. Already have. Dingo shows his black laptop screen and green text, and it says coding check positive. What? The coding check is positive? It all checks out. I don't think these are your lads, Brian. Who made the call? Who wants me saved? Who wants me deleted? The television suddenly cuts to breaking news. Oi, turn that up. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you some breaking news. A photo of the coder is on the screen. This man is wanted for crimes of hacking into the government and our royal family's Outlook account to commit a terror attack on London, UK. The coder and Dingo look at each other shocked. Dingo drops his toast. Looks like I've just gone viral. Okay. And that is... Okay, that's what we had before. And now, let me just do that for myself. And start that again. Oh, sorry. Before we do the rest of the script, someone who said London is too vague. That it's a film for an American audience. London. Okay. Okay. We continue. This is page 5 now of the coda. Interior. Coda's. Sorry. This is page 5. Interior. The coda's apartment. Police and forensic officers are in the apartment. Crime scene yellow tape everywhere. Detective Chief Inspector Craig Donald, 60 years old, smart, moustached, looks around, bemused, shaking. I'm going to start that again. I'm sorry about this. It's for the. You're right. It's for the Twitter. Stop recording. Start recording. It's for the. Page 5. Interior. The coda's apartment. Police and forensic officers are in the apartment. Crime scene yellow tape everywhere. Detective Chief Inspector Craig Donald, 60 years old, smart, moustached, looks around, bemused, shaking his head. Detective Inspector Samantha Kennedy, 30, arrives at the scene. Random police officer. Sorry, this is a crime scene, sweetheart. There's been a crime here, I'm afraid. A murder? Not at liberty to say, madam. Could be terror-related, though. D.I. Kennedy holds up her police badge. Well, it will be a murder in a minute if you don't shift yourself, bozo. The random police officer looks absolutely mortified, like he's about to cry. Sorry, Mom. I'll get the coffees in. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. Samantha. It seems like they're all falling to crime these days. But boss, not the coda. I've seen this many times. You can't trust anyone. What are you saying, boss? This code's been corrupted. D.I. Kennedy stares at DCI Donald in disbelief. She begins to march around the apartment, desperately searching for some evidence. She looks at a bowl of microchips and a coding magazine. Who knows what his game is? Probably a big paycheck. But a terror attack on Her Majesty seems a bit out of order, don't you think? D.I. Kennedy then notices that the Sports Direct mug still has some coffee in it. She looks confused. She then quickly turns to look at the toaster. It's missing. No. Something's not right here, boss. He would never abandon Java. D.I. Kennedy looks around. D.I. Kennedy looks out the window onto London. Steps back, realises that one of the large window panels is different to the others. It's double glazed. Brian hated double glazing. He said it was the only... It's double glazed. Brian hated double glazing. He said it was one more layer between him and the city he loves. London, UK. Flippin' heck, Samantha. You might be onto something. And that's what we have so far. So, yeah. Oh. Thank you so much, CMG23, for 200 bits. And I missed this before. Seligark, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. And that's what we have so far, everybody. Now, listen. In terms of small mistakes, so I realised I called him Brian again when I should have called him the Coda, blah, blah, blah. We can fix that all. We can do some script editing. Okay, that will all come. Listen, I absolutely love doing this stream. It's really nice. So basically, you know, if you watch the other stuff I do, it takes a lot of prep. Like, excuse me, that's a burp. My Family Fortune stream was a lot of work, right? And I wanted to do more work into it, but I had an audition the day before, and so I couldn't do as much. So it would have been even weirder and more, you know. It takes a lot of prep. Whereas the Coda stream doesn't take a lot of prep. I turn up, and you're here, and you help me with the ideas. Well done on some incredible ideas today. Oh yeah, Wizard Gaunt. Oh, it does need a joke about installing Windows. Do we add that now? What time is it? This has gone on for much longer than it should have. Thank you very much. Should we add the thing about installing Windows now? Add it quick, but then I have to read it again. You don't mind that, though. Do it before you forget. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. So where would she say it? So he would say... You might be onto something. Or D.I. Kennedy would say it. Someone's reinstalled Windows. Okay. He'd never update Windows. That's good. For God's sakes. You might be onto something. He would never update Windows. Well done, Shandy. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Oh, thank you. He would never update Windows. Now we're going to do that again. I'm just going to read through those 2 pages again. But the good thing is I've had some practice, so it'll be better than before. Oh, that's a mistake. Hold on. How did that happen? Why does that happen? Just leave it. If you get famous, are we going to get the credit? Of course you are. Naff Monkey. Well, not you, Naff Monkey, because you're not a subscriber. But everyone else, absolutely. Of course. Look at this. I mean, look at the look at the title page. Look at that. That's who it's written by. Okay, we're gonna read the 2 pages we've done today again. Need to get both lines in, boss. He would never update Windows. Someone's reinstalled it. I don't know, because he would never update Windows. Someone's reinstalled them. I don't know. I think that's enough. Yeah, I agree. I think that's enough. I just think it should be the chat and Zaffa Cakes. You can go to hell. So, okay. That's again a joke, everyone. All right. So we're gonna go. We go again, everyone. This doesn't slip. Okay. So stop record. So I'm recording it onto my. Okay. Oh, I need to go to the bathroom. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna read through it one more time. Just the last 2 pages. It's not long. It's only technically 2 minutes. The last 2 pages. Okay. Where are we? Okay. Sorry about that. Page 5. Interior. The coder's apartment. Oh my god. It would be daytime, wouldn't it? It's the next day, isn't it? Okay. Denver Bar. What's he got to do with it? What are you talking about? Okay. So. Start recording. So here we go. Oh, Shandy, thank you. I'm sorry. This doesn't slip. Denver Bar. I really liked Denver Bar. He seemed like a thoroughly nice chap. Okay, here we are. Okay. Page 5. Interior, the coder's apartment, day. Police and forensic officers are in the apartment. Crime scene, yellow tape everywhere. Detective Chief Inspector Craig Donald, 60 years old, smart, moustache, looks around bemused, shaking his head. Detective Inspector Samantha Kennedy, 30, arrives at the scene. Sorry, this is a crime scene, sweetheart. There's been a crime here, I'm afraid. A murder? Not at liberty to say, madam. Could be terror-related, though. D.I. Kennedy holds up her police badge. Well, it will be a murder in a minute if you don't shift yourself, bozo. The random police officer looks absolutely mortified, like he's about to cry. Sorry, Mom. I'll get the coffees in. Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. Samantha, it seems like they're all falling into crime these days. But boss, not the coder. I've seen this many times. You can't trust anyone. What are you saying, boss? This code's been corrupted. D.I. Kennedy stares at DCI Donald in disbelief. She begins to march around the apartment, desperately searching for some evidence. She looks at a bowl of microchips and a coding magazine. Who knows what his game is? Probably a big paycheck. But a terror attack on Her Majesty seems a bit out of order, don't you think? D.I. Kennedy then notices that the Sports Direct mug still has some coffee in it. She looks confused. She then quickly turns to look at the toaster. It's missing. No, something's not right here, boss. He would never abandon Java. D.I. Kennedy looks out the window onto London, steps back. D.I. Kennedy looks out the window onto London, steps back and realises that one of the large window panels is different to the others. It's double glazed. Brian hated double glazing. It's double glazed. Brian hates double glazing. He said it was one layer between him... Oh my God. D.I. Kennedy looks out the window onto London, steps back and realises that one of the large window panels is different to the others. It's double glazed. Brian hates double glazing. He said it was one more layer between him and the city he loves. London, UK. Flippin' heck, Samantha. You might be onto something. He would never update Windows. And that's it. Apologies for the mistakes. Not that you care, but I mean, I edit it, as they say. Thank you, everyone. Now, you've been a huge help in this stream. A huge help. I'm on the wrong thing there. On the wrong stream. Let's go back. Oh, excuse me. Let's go back there. Let's get. Oh, I closed all my. Let's close that. Now, what we're gonna do, everyone? Check this out. Listen to this. Can you hear that? There you go. Can you hear that? Can you hear that now? Can you hear that now?
Yeah, man. Keyboard solo.
Keyboard solo, mate. Well, it doesn't matter if you can't hear it, because you're going to hear it in a minute, because we are raiding. I'll mute that now. We are raiding friend of the stream, and I think he's a mod. He's a big fan of... He's a big Zaffa Cakes person, friend of the stream. He's a fantastic bloke and a great streamer and a good family man. He's called FC. And we're going to raid FC now, and he's doing some music. It's not 10:30 tonight. So basically, listen, don't stay for the raid. Go over. What you're going to say is, you're going to say, banging tunes, mate. Oh, hold on. Let me get this sorted. So, yeah, FC is a big friend of the stream. Look, he's got 3 viewers now, and he's been streaming for over an hour. So if you could follow the lad, it'd be much appreciated. He's a good family man, great guy all round. And thank you so much, Illusionator66, for the 2-month resub. Sorry I missed that. Welcome back. Say bangin' with an apostrophe, please. Say banging tracks, mate. Say it's absolutely buzzing, mate. Like a 90s Mancunian. Say it's buzzing, mate. So we're going to raid FC. And also, I'm going to be back on Monday at, I think, 8 p.m. Please do join the raid and just compliment the lad. I can hear the music, you can't. But you're all going to hear it in a moment. Monday, I think, 2,200 hours. I think... Can we get it up to 200, please? 200 people for the raid. If you want to get raided, if you're a streamer, just message me. If you're ever on after me, I'll happily do it. I really love raiding. As soon as it gets to 200, we'll raid. Absolutely banging, mate. Oh, that's buzzing, mate. Early doors tomorrow, 8 p.m. Did you think I meant AM? We're going to be back with PES United. Okay, we're going to raid now. Good night, everyone. I'll see you soon. I love you. Well done tonight. You did amazing.